The Samsung Galaxy S22 is probably the best of the S22 series to buy, a device just as powerful as the S22 Ultra in a more portable and sleek form factor. While most are focused on its more expensive and bigger siblings, it is easy to miss just how good the base S22 actually is. Stick around and I'll tell you why. My name is Izzy and welcome to the channel. Now let's get started. It's been just over a month the S22 series was launched, and this one has been with me for just over a week. Depending on your region, you'll either get the Exynos 2200 or Snapdragon 8 Gen 1. Nigeria gets the Snapdragon variant, but this review unit I have here is the Exynos. Its price starts at 469,000 Naira for the base version. One of the most interesting things about the S22 compared to its siblings is its size. In a time where smartphones are reaching for the biggest screen size possible, some of us still appreciate a portable device that can be operated on one hand without stress. The Samsung Galaxy S22 comes portable at 6.1 inches. Its design, while similar to the S21, is flatter, and despite its flat design profile, it feels lovely and comfortable on the hands. The frame is not flat enough to stand without support like the iPhones, but I won't use my phone standing anyways. The S22 comes in a couple of attractive colors, and I have to say this green is nothing short of gorgeous. You get Gorilla Glass Victus Plus on both the display and the rear. Tough glass, but you should probably still use a case cause it's still glass and can break. If you're in Nigeria though, there's a Samsung Care Plus offering where you get complimentary screen repair within the first year if you accidentally break your screen, so you might want to take advantage of that just in case. The S22 display is easily the best looking display on any smartphone at the moment, not just for its display quality but actually its slim bezels with perfect symmetry. It is a full HD dynamic AMOLED display that can get really bright with up to 1300 nits of peak brightness. You'll also appreciate that variable refresh rate 120Hz experience, as the screen goes from about 48 to 120Hz depending on what you have on your screen. Like we've seen from most recent Galaxy devices, when you buy the S22 you'll only get a charging cable in the box. The S22 supports 25 watts charging and charges pretty fast if you use the recommended charger. There are concerns about its battery being just 3700 mAh, but from my experience so far it seems pretty well optimized and gives me up to 6 hours of screen on time on a full charge. And its 25 watts fast charging is actually pretty fast, getting you from 0 to 100 within an hour. Of course, it's still quite early to conclude on its battery endurance, so definitely expect a later review after I spend more time using this. The software on the Samsung Galaxy S22 is Android 12 and One UI 4.1, which I'll say is quite stable and gives you that lovely feature-packed One UI experience with some Material U customizations. Samsung has promised 4 years of major OS upgrades and an extra year of security updates for this, more than Google is offering for the Pixel devices. That is to say you can use the S22 up to 4 years and not be bothered about updated software. That is Android 16 guaranteed. Now that's awesome. It might be the most portable and base variant of the S22 series, but make no mistake, the Galaxy S22 packs as much power as the S22 Ultra. As a device that packs the latest hardware and processing power in form of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 or Exynos 2200 depending on your region, the S22 will give you the performance worthy of a flagship device in all aspects. It comes at a base 8GB of RAM and 128GB of internal storage, which you sadly can't expand, but you can purchase the higher 256GB version. Thanks to One UI 4.1, if 8GB of RAM is not sufficient, you can always use RAM Plus to extend it by an additional 4GB or even up to 8GB. RAM Plus is pretty much the device using from available internal storage to support the RAM of the device for improved multitasking experience. You'll find performance to be mostly fluid on the Galaxy S22 and you can expect it to handle whatever you throw at it without stress. That it's a portable device doesn't mean it can't handle gaming. It is well and truly capable of playing the most demanding games just fine if you ever need it to. But speed, design and gaming is not all there is to the Samsung Galaxy S22. It packs a well-optimized camera system which will give you great looking photos even in tricky lighting conditions thanks to its image processing. While this does not have that 100x zoom like the Ultra variant, 30x zoom is pretty good enough if you ask me. And Samsung's image processing on the zoom photos is actually quite impressive. Whether it's selfies or portraits you are capturing on the S22, you will be pretty satisfied with the results you get. The edge detection on portraits looks flawless, even on portrait video, and with advanced auto framing, the Galaxy S22 is able to adapt, keep focus and frame the subject correctly while recording video without any added effort from the user. Taking pictures or even videos at night won't be a problem on the Samsung Galaxy S22 as Samsung has improved a lot in that aspect. Still on the camera optimizations, it works better with apps like Snapchat, Instagram or TikTok. There's plenty to talk about when it comes to the cameras of the Samsung Galaxy S22. I'm talking super high-res 8K video recording, awesome image stabilization, and plenty others which will require another video to actually cover it properly. But to summarize, you really can't go wrong with the S22 when it comes to the cameras.
Okay, so this is portrait video on the Samsung Galaxy S22. Let's check for this.
I know I've talked about its size before, but I really have to say it again. This device looks and feels perfect, and you actually have to hold it to understand. Now, the only downside I see to this device is the lack of expandable storage, and if you are a heavy user, you might find yourself needing to charge at least once before the end of your day. But as for the average user, this is perfect and will only get better with the continuous software support. So that is my impressions on the Samsung Galaxy S22 so far. I feel it's a great device and an easy choice if you like your device portable, stylish, and still very powerful. And of course, this green color should be the color to get. Do hit the thumbs up if this video was helpful, and also consider subscribing to the channel. Peace.